General Studies video lectures, notes and practice. Question sets for engineering service examination, and other UPS conducted examinations. In this video we had discussed a subtopic of energy and environment, which is environmental pollution. And the third topic comes under environmental pollution, is pollution due to solid wastes. All waste that we generate can be categorized into three types. 1. Biodegradable, recyclable. 2. Non-biodegradable. Solid wastes are generally composed of non-biodegradable and non-compostable biodegradable materials. The latter refer to solid wastes whose biodeterioration is not complete, in the sense that the enzymes of microbial communities that feed on its residues cannot cause its disappearance or conversion into another compound. Solid waste pollution is when the environment is filled with non-biodegradable and non-compostable biodegradable wastes that are capable of emitting greenhouse gases, toxic fumes, and particulate matters as they accumulate in open landfills. These wastes are also capable of leaching organic or chemical compositions to contaminate the ground where such wastes lay in accumulation. The concentration of solid wastes reacting to heat, moistures and air as they lay exposed to the environment also cause greenhouse gas emissions. E-wastes. Irreparable computers and other electronic goods are known as electronic wastes, e-wastes. E-wastes are buried in landfills or incinerated. Over half of the e-wastes generated in the developed world are exported to developing countries, mainly to China, India and Pakistan, where metals like copper, iron, silicon, nickel and gold are recovered during recycling process. Unlike developed countries, which have specifically built facilities for recycling of e-wastes, recycling in developing countries often involves manual participation, thus exposing workers to toxic substances present in e-wastes. Recycling is the only solution for the treatment of e-waste, provided it is carried out in an environment-friendly manner. The e-waste substances found in large quantities include epoxy resins, fiberglass, PCBs, PVC polyvinyl chlorides, thermosetting plastics, lead, tin, copper, silicon, beryllium, carbon, iron and aluminium. Elements found in small amounts include cadmium, mercury, and thallium. Other elements are also present in trace amounts. Remedial measures. Burning is often used to treat the municipal solid waste. Burning reduces the volume of wastes, although it is generally not burned to completion, and open dumps often serve as the breeding ground for rats and flies. Sanitary landfills adopted as the substitute for open burning dumps. In a sanitary landfill, wastes are dumped in a depression or trench after compaction, and covered with dirt every day. Landfills are also not really much of a solution, since the amount of garbage generation, especially in the metros, has increased so much that these sites are getting filled too. Also, there is danger of seepage of toxic chemicals to the underground water resources. The solution to all this can only be in human beings becoming more sensitive to environment issues. All waste should be sorted into three types: the biodegradable, B recyclable and C the non-biodegradable. What can be reused or recycled should be separated. The biodegradable materials can be put into deep pits in the ground and be left for natural breakdown. That leaves only the non-biodegradable to be disposed of. The need to reduce our waste generation should be a priority, and use of recyclable and biodegradable materials wherever possible be encouraged. Regulation of e-waste in India. As per the survey carried out by Central Pollution Control Board CPCB during the year 2005, 1,46800 amount of e-waste was generated in the country. The Ministry of Environment Forests has notified e-waste management and handling rules 2011, which have become effective from the 1st of May 2012. These rules provide for mandatory authorization of producer, collection center, dismantler and recycler of e-waste, registration of dismantler and recycler of e-waste from the State Pollution Control Board or Pollution Control Committee of Union Territories, and extended producer responsibility, under which producers will be responsible for collection and canalization of e-waste generated from the end of life of their products to registered dismantler or recycler. Import and export of e-waste are regulated under Hazardous Waste Management, Handling and Transboundary Movements Rules, 2008. Under the rules, no permission for import of e-waste has been granted during last 3 years by the Ministry of Environment and Forests. However, permission for export of 10,575 amount of e-waste has been granted for export of e-waste to various countries, viz. Belgium, Germany, Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong, Sweden, UK and Switzerland. Next we will be discussed about the third topic, or environmental pollution, which is radiation pollution.